Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and today we are headed towards the western side of Ithilien. We've already been there before, but now we have many other quests that would also require us to go to that area. So I'm trying to find a way down. A little different from the one that I used before, because that was just brute force in the way, basically. Trying to find a natural way down, as opposed to whatever we did last time. I don't know if I have ever found one that will not require you like going all the way to the south, because these mountains are very steep, and this is even worse than what we used before. But let us see if we have any luck looking for a way down. Hopefully there will. If not, then we'll continue jumping. I mean, it's not as bad, and that's how I always done it, but I also always wondered how exactly did the devs intend us to go down to the west side of Ithilien. Did they create a path, and if so, which one it is? Because I don't know, I always stumble around the mountains until I can find a path. But I have no idea if I'm supposed to be going somewhere else. We actually need to find a way to... Yeah, this seems like a good place, good enough. We still need to go to the north, to the Forbidden Pool, so... God, oh, a lot of vegetation I can't see. Oh, jeez. Alright, here we are at the Forbidden Pool. We have gathered water from the Forbidden Pool. I don't know if there is anything else hidden around here. I don't want to step into the water. I don't want to die, and I seem to remember if you dare to do that, you will get shot or something. No, don't fall into the water. Ah. Climb these rocks. Or can't we? Yeah. Anything in here? No? Okay. Let us return from where we came. I can imagine the rangers atop the waterfall being like, what's he doing? Shall we shoot? I mean, he has already proven himself to be an ally. He helped the king. He fought at the Pelennor. He's a Citadel guard, for God's sake. Should we shoot if he dares come into the water? And I don't want to give them any reasons to. Mordor Searcher, okay. Okay, so now let us go to the western reaches of the stream. Let us feel the skin over there, and we'll try to advance some more quests. Oh, jeez. Now who? Oh, another one. God. In the right place? Or do I need to be closer to the waterfall? Yeah. We have gathered water from the western reaches of the stream. We can, I think, remove this one. Talk to Ithilien. He is somewhere around here. We can do that. We can look for Ithilien, and then we can proceed with some of the other quests.
Though I know Aragorn not, a ranger will not lead you astray.
The many flowers and herbs of Ithilien are of great value to us, as well as the people of Gondor. For that reason, we tend them very carefully. Where any are claimed by hand or death, another is planted by our company. You have helped ensure that the lands of Ithilien will remain vibrant even in the face of the enemy, and you have my thanks. Awesome. Right, now. Hide Andros, let us continue. Jarl Gurthilm's company has cut a path through the Khundolar along the roadway. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Let us continue looking. Let us see what else do we find. mean, are we gonna find any more Easterling bodies? Any more Khundolar bodies? Yeah, here on the bridge. More slain Khundolar are strewn across the bridge. What does that mean? Okay, here we have... I don't know where to go first. If we go to the east, to the northern side of Cirith Ungol, we will advance basically all the side quests that we have. But the epic will advance to the east, to the west, to Bâr Tarnaher. And I don't remember if at some point then the epic will have you come to all these areas around Cirith Ungol. They might. I'm not sure about that, but I want to risk it. I want to advance some side quests today. We're reaching the end of Ithilien. I actually thought this would have taken us longer once again. These Khundolar appear to turn eastward to flee before they were slain. So of course we're going through. Gonna be doing most of this quest. So spooking the Khundolar too. How awesome is that? Ah, jeez. Stupid hawk. More Easterlings along the road. Take a look. Even more Khundolar have fallen in the Variak's wake. Yeah, this seems to be guys you don't want to cross. Big mistake. A trail of slain Khundolar leads to the northeast. Ah. This one. Oh my god, take a look. How many of them did they kill? Here we are. Once again, Jarl Gurthilm's warriors pace restlessly as he peers across the river at Uya Hujûm. It has all led to this, Warden. Across the river, our foe cowers behind his men, but he cannot hide from us any longer. The time has come to have our revenge on Lord Zarhal Kôz, Beriathan. By now he must know we come for him. His scouts have been slain, his warriors cut down, and his archers split upon the roads. A coward to the last, he would sooner throw his own sons before us than face his death. Uya Hujûm snakes upward into the mountains of shadow, and I would wager that he has taken refuge deep within their encampment. The Khundolar will not surrender, so we must cut a path through them. Their master has brought shame to their order, and they will share in his fate. It is our way, and it shall be done. This is not your battle, so do not think that you must aid us in this final task. If you do, though, you shall share in the reward. Will you join us? Are you prepared, Beriathan?
Betrayed by the Khundolar, Jarl Gurthilm and his company now seek to punish their treacherous benefactor and seek the gold that was promised them.
This is bound to be interesting. As they get ready to attack the Easterling camp. What a menacing armor, too. Are you prepared, Warden? The blades of my men have tasted much of the blood of the Khundolar, but our foe eludes us still. A coward to the last, I do not doubt. We shall press onward into the mountainside, and soon there shall be nowhere left for him to hide. Ready your arms, and let us go. We have battled through many Khundolar already, but it shall not be long before they bolster their numbers. Let us go, Beriathan. Swiftly now, we must press on. Yeah, please don't kill them all. On one hand, I am doing the daily. On the other, there's also a deed to be done. I would appreciate if you would let me fight all of them. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, go ahead. Look ahead, Jarl. A Lord stand. Zarhal Kôz must be there, but he would be a great fool to have left him defenseless. Beriathan, if we're ambushed, you must continue to fight. He cannot escape alive. Are you coming? Yeah. Okay, now they're coming. Now they're triggered. Oh, more of them. Oh, wait. No, don't kill them. Leave some for me. Where's the Jarl? Here he comes. We cannot advance this inside the instance, it seems. What a shame. Clear the area. Leave none alive to aid him. Cowards, you should have faced your deaths on the field. Oh my god. They're getting aggressive now. A great tent stands before you and you can hear hasty chatter within. Your cats are hardier than your... I don't know. Die, Khundolar field. Zarhal Kôz, the time has come to repay your debts of blood and gold. Come forth, coward, or your turn turns. Gurthilm, stop this! Why have you come? Do not play coy, Kôz. It does not suit even one as lowly as you. You have slain our brethren, broken our deal, and cheated us out of our just reward. You failed in your task. Do not put the blame on me. As I heard it, you deserted the battle. I robbed you of nothing but the chance to shed your dishonor in death. You were given what you deserved, a bounty of gold and what you should have been a swift death upon your return. Your people were fools to remain on the field in the final hours of the battle. Mourn them as nothing greater than that. You and the rest of your Varyak dogs do not deserve to kneel before my people. I owe you no mercy, brigand. I shall send you as slaves to the pits of Udun. You speak true. The time for mercy is done. Guards! Wow! What have I paid you weaklings for? I shall see your kind brought to ruin by the Dark Lord himself, I swear it. Stop this! I'll give you anything you want. Gold, land, stop! The Blue Castle shall not forget this. Zarhal Kôz lies slain amidst his wealth of gold and treasures. The day is won, Warden. Let us be gone from this place. We have won a great victory this day, and an even greater wealth of gold and Khundolar trinkets. Those Khundolar dogs have paid for their treachery, and now all that remains is the journey home. With such a bounty, our travels will be slow to a crawl, but we shall live as kings in Khand. You have been an honorable companion, Beriathan, and it is time that you received your reward. It is done, Beriathan. They have paid the price for our service and more still for their betrayal. Lord Zarhal Kôz shall send no more men after us, and any among the Khundolar who would dare to attack us will not soon find us in these lands again. My dealings with the Dark Lord are finished, as are those of my men. We shall not fight for a master who does not honor our way. Jarl Gurthilm's eyes turn to the Mountains of Shadow, and a scowl flashes across his face before he turns back to you. However, there remains the matter of your share. You are free to take it, should you so choose. I understand if you would prefer to keep our dealings secret, so you may also refuse it, and I shall send you on your way with basic supplies for your troubles. I would be a fool to turn down a larger cut, but I am a man of principle. I leave the choice to you. Okay. So once again, another one of these quest lines in which you can have a choice. So what shall it be, Beriathan? You tell Jarl Gurthilm that while his offer is generous, you do not wish to accept your share of the gold. I had a suspicion and a small amount of hope that you would refuse my offer. Your sense of duty is unfailing, Warden, and none should think less of you for honoring it. Besides, I shall have the shares sorted anew without yours, and my men and I shall be the richer for it. Speak with Drugared, and he shall give you something to help you on your way. Not gold, mind you, but we're not heartless. Okay, that's one option. And the other one? So what shall it be, Beriathan? You tell Jarl Gurthilm that you would be glad to accept your share of the Khundolar's gold. You surprise me, Warden. Perhaps we're more alike than I thought. There was a light in your eyes during the battle with the Khundolar, and not all of it came from the shimmering gold. If that is your wish, consider it done. Lothara has divided the shares, and yours is in his keeping. Speak to him, and it is yours. If our paths are so strange and winding as to cross again, you would be welcome among our company. So the only difference in here, well, 2 different titles, of course, you can get both. And also the coin. If you so choose to take the coin, that's about 50 gold. Back in the day, the first time I ever did this, 50 gold was something. And I truly chose this because I wanted the gold. Right now, I'm not sure. I might be gone with honor alone. I think it goes better with Beriathan's character. I mean, he has helped the Variags, but at the same time, I understand him not wanting to be related to them in any way. And I also see this as we were working together because we had the same objective, and that was defeating the Khundolar, but I wasn't in there for the money, so I don't think Beriathan is gonna take his share. And that also will give me the opportunity, just in the small chance that we meet the Jarl and his men again, as we travel to other areas of Middle-earth, that this quest is brought out again. And if so, I would very much like to have one character who took one option and the other one who took the other one, just in case. I have no way to prove that, but just in case. So we're gonna take this one, honor alone. Let us see. You do not want your share. Drugared's eyes wander to the nearby piles of gold, and he appears dumbstruck by your decision. Truly, our ways are different, but I cannot begrudge you. You have done much for us, and there is to be commended. You have the bearing of a great warrior, and your allies are lucky to count you among them, even if their cause is nigh hopeless. Here, take these supplies. We can finish our journey without them, and you still have a battle to fight. I want to just a picture by the piles of gold. With that sorted, I think it is best for my men and me to return to Khand now. Our battle is finished and our vengeance done, and we desire no greater role in this war. You keep the company of many great warriors, but do not underestimate the Dark Lord's power. In victory or defeat, I hope that you can escape his wrath. Off with you, Beriathan. Your allies might think less of you continue to travel with men such as us, and rightfully so. With a smirk on his face, Jarl Gurthilm gestures for you to leave. Well, what I gotta say, Jarl, I had a great time working with you. I truly did. And I also see this as one last gesture for you and your men. To take the gold. and enjoy that on me. Have a nice drink. Buy some nice food. And remember me when you do so. Where are we now? Oh my god. How do I get back down? Geez, can you show me the way? Is this the one? Yeah, that was confusing. A little bit. But it was truly not that far from where we started. There are some other abandoned refuges here, but I want to wait a little longer before I explore them. What do we have here? The tireless benefactor. You have proven yourself a tireless benefactor to those in need, regardless of their circumstance. Yeah, I like that. I think that's great. Okay, now we also have these trolls in the garden. One of these trolls is the last troll, truly, is somewhere around here. Just gotta run away. I don't want to see you again. More hawks, truly, really? More searchers over here. Right, so the last troll should be somewhere around here. Let us keep shouting at these guys. Run, all of you. Not sure if he's supposed to be inside this cave. Maybe not. But we still need to explore it anyway, so... Adab Dolen, okay. Most creep seem from the cave's entrance, but someone or something has been here recently. A surprised Morgul troll rushes forth. Finally, some fresh meat to feast on. I wouldn't count on it. You have routed a surviving Morgul troll in North Ithilien. Oh, that was the other one for Erevelin too. So this is the only one that survived. But that's great then. Now we can go back to Erevelin, which we'll do shortly. We also have the last Khundolar searcher to find, and he should be somewhere around here. Okay, there we go. The Radrock does in Henneth Annûn. So yeah, let us go back to Erevelin really quick. This is the last quest with him, so... I think after we finish this one with Erevelin, he will move to Henneth Annûn. And he will give you all these quests once again. Or at least most of them. But they will now count towards the Herbalism Daily. Let us take a quick ride to the south. Let us tell him that it is done. How far are we from him? Almost there. Alright, we're almost there with him. Let us just try not to attract any attention to us from these enemies. There we go.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Ah, what a shameful end for them. While I am gladdened to learn that so many were caught unaware when dark clouds of the enemy cleared, I am even more relieved that you were able to track and defeat the only one that eluded our company. Unless the enemy sends more Olokai against us, Ithilien shall no longer have to suffer the presence of trolls. You have my thanks, friend. Yeah, he moves to Henneth Annûn. So now let us advance the epic then. Let us go to Bâr Tarnaher. We're approaching the northern reaches of Ithilien, and the last warband is also somewhere around this area. I don't remember the exact location, but it shouldn't be too far now. So we're about to complete, I think, the quest deed in North Ithilien. I mean, we are about to get a lot of virtue XP. So I think maybe we should equip Zeal instead of Valor for the time being, so that we make sure that all that virtue XP goes to the right place. And then we'll switch back to Valor. Is this the right path? Seems to be. And we should also be about to complete the exploration of North Ithilien, the ruins of North Ithilien, I think. Maybe not with this one, but we're really close on that one too. Discovered Bâr Tarnaher. Yeah. There should also be a treasure cache somewhere around this one too. Legolas motions for you to hold, and his eyes search the sky. Gimli, Regaras, Unreth, Maegor. I think this is the first time we meet most of them. Alright.
The Nazgûl are flying above us, out of sight. I feel their presence.
I thought I heard something high above us, Beriathan, and I felt a shadow pass across my heart. I know this feeling. It was on the banks of the Anduin that I felt one of the flying beasts. It must have proved only an inconvenience for its terrible rider, for I know their number and all were seen on the Pelennor. The Nazgûl are flying above us, just out of sight. They watch the progress of Aragorn's host as it moves north toward Dagorlard. Gimli and I, and you, know of these creatures, but we know also that they can be fought. Not all of Aragorn's soldiers may believe this, and I fear that such feelings of dread as the Nazgûl inspire will grow in the breast of each man. Will their loyalty hold, or will the fear of southern servants cause them to break ranks and flee as cowards? My father does not think highly of man, but I have seen your own courage and that of Aragorn, and it teaches me that perhaps he underestimates your people. Regaras motions to you, desiring to speak.
Find the hidden supply caches and bring them back here.
There's something up there, watching us even now? I don't like the sound of that. Regaras shudders and scans the sky for some sign of the Nazgûl, but can see nothing. He sighs heavily and shakes his head. At Faramir's instruction, his rangers place hidden caches of supplies throughout Ithilien. It seems to me that we should retrieve these supplies, for the time of the rangers is surely coming to an end. If King Elessar finds victory or defeat at the Black Gate, there will be little need for such caches in the woodlands. Find the hidden supply caches east and north of Bâr Tarnaher and bring them back here, and we can distribute their contents among King Elessar's soldiers. Yeah, Blackthorn, no. There should be a treasure cache I'm 90% sure of it. Not 100% sure, mind you, because it's been a while since I came to Bâr Tarnaher. Why shouldn't there be Ranger cache? Almost. And I think the warband that we're missing is just to the north of this river. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah, there it is. Keeper Shomoshuk. While exploring North Ithilien's northern reaches, you have encountered Keeper Shomoshuk and his pack of battle cats. This fierce Khundolar keeper and his pets pose a threat to the Rangers and the host of the West alike. He and his warband searched the hills of North Ithilien for the last remaining Ranger refuge, and he must not be allowed to discover it. You should defeat Keeper Shomoshuk and keep him from uncovering the hidden location of Henneth Annûn. With pleasure, yeah. Ah, what's this? Another Ranger cache? Yeah. You have defeated Keeper Shomoshuk and his many battle cats. That was simple. The Khundolar pose a grave threat to the Rangers and the host of the West alike. Even after their defeat at the Battle of the Pelennor Fields, their loyalty to the Dark Lord has proven to be unfailing. Their vicious battle cats are bred for war, and to have defeated such a seasoned warrior as Keeper Shomoshuk will hinder their efforts in North Ithilien and clear the path for the host of the West. Awesome! So, now, let us see. Yeah, we have completed in the War Bandit, Ithilien Hunter. You have gained 2000 experience towards Zeal, and Zeal is now level 51. Let us take a look. The rune, the title, Virtue XP. You have proven yourself a mighty slayer of Ithilien warbands. Yeah, that we have. 5 LOTRO points. Okay. Let us keep looking for the Ranger caches. Okay, there's another one here. Ranger cache. Okay, here. Back to Bâr Tarnaher it is. We might even be able to explore the other abandoned refuge of Torngroth. That would be nice. There you go. You become aware that Gimli has been trying to capture your attention.
The soldiers that came with us have become increasingly troubled.
The soldiers that came with us, Unreth of Rohan and Maegor of Gondor, well, they have become increasingly more and more troubled as the day wore on. I have given some thought to how I might ease their minds, but my skill is with axes, not with speechcraft. Perhaps you can do something to ease their worries, Beriathan?
If we do not seek victory, why then must we throw our lives away?
Beriathan, I am a man of Rohan and will do as Éomer King commands, but my resolve is tested with every step towards the Black Land of Mordor. Is it true that our commanders do not hope to achieve victory through battle? Why then must we throw our lives away? I would do anything for the Mark, and gladly, but would it not be better to take these soldiers and man a strong defense at Minas Tirith? There are strongholds in Rohan at which we could last for years if need be. I fought at the Hornburg, and am well tested by the battle that was fought there. An unnatural dread seizes my heart, but there is more to this than fear. I cannot believe that the Éomer King or King Elessar of Gondor would so easily throw their lives away, and ours with them. How can this be their choice, Beriathan? Unred's courage fails, and he looks to you for reassurance. Well, to answer your question, as Mithrandir said at some point, we are not looking for a victory that would last a generation or two. We need everlasting victory, that's why.
I will die for Gondor if I must, but I do not want to die needlessly.
I am no coward, Beriathan, but I have to ask if there is any wisdom in this march to Mordor. I would serve King Elessar in all things and do whatever he commands, but I fear that he does not know what it is he asks of us. Oh, he does know. He has been there. Trust me. I thought his host was of a goodly size when we marched through Osgiliath, but now that we have crossed into the wild, I see that it is smaller than I thought at first. It can be no match for the armies of Mordor. I will die for Gondor, if I must for Gondor to survive. But I do not want to lay down my life needlessly. If this march is folly as I deem it to be, how can it be the king's command? How will 6,000 fallen soldiers at the Black Gate save Gondor? It cannot, it cannot! Maegor's courage fails and he looks at you for reassurance. And I cannot give you any more reassurance than you have received from the king, so just gonna leave. I will bring word to Aragorn about it, of course. But before we go back to Henneth Annûn, let us go back, well, let us actually discover the abandoned refuge of Torngroth. Let us see what is there for us to be found. Where is the entrance to it? Let us see. Oh, okay, I see it now. Let us explore this one. You see orcish trappings within the refuge and something glints in the dark nearby. While exploring Torngroth, you have discovered an ornate brooch in the abandoned ranger hideout. It is unclear to whom the brooch belongs or if they yet live, but perhaps it would be best to deliver it to the rangers at Henneth Annûn. Yeah, let me grab the brooch. The brooch is dusty and worn, but its beauty remains unblemished. Now, I do wonder, doesn't seem to be any more quests for us for the time being. What will happen if we fight this orc? And how big is this place? I mean, I have a feeling that we'll need to come back here at some point. I don't remember exactly what is it that we'll need to do in here. I think we'll need to gather some supplies, maybe. I might be wrong. Or maybe we just need to defeat the captains? I don't know. We'll need to do something inside this place. You see, it's really short to do. We're getting already some Doomfold crafting materials. That's great. And this truly seems to be the end of it? nothing else to explore in this abandoned refuge? Okay. Yeah, that's truly it. So let me grab, let me see what do we got here. Crafting materials it is, for the most part. Okay, so Henneth Annûn it is. Okay, here we have Ithilien. He will give us 3 quests for the herbalism thing. What else?
What tidings do you carry this day?
If we are so fortunate, those Orc and Khundolar shall return to their masters with news of terrible, unseen things lurking in Ithilien. Regardless of our true strength, our company shall appear to be innumerable and ever watching. You have done well, my friend. What have you to report, Beriathan? You inform Mavlung of the massive size of the spiders in Thorn, the relatively untouched state of Adab Dolen, and your suspicion that orcs have claimed Torngroth. I see. I shall send my rangers to Adab Dolen at once. If we can reclaim one of our northern refuge, it shall aid us greatly in keeping the enemy from crossing into Ithilien from Dagorlad. However, to have spiders and orcs lurking within our lost refuge is another matter. The loss of Torngroth was a tremendous blow to our company, and I would see it return to us. We do not have the time to reclaim them now, but I shall have my scouts keep a careful watch on both Torngroth and Thorn. Okay, now, these are quests for Cirith Ungol, and this is the herbalism quest in Torngroth. I knew it.
Be quick. Tell me everything.
I know this brooch, my friend. It belonged to my brother, and at last his fate is clear to me. Although the rangers held the refuge for many years, the enemy discovered the location of Torngroth, and we were forced to battle our way out. In our flight, we became separated, and he never made it to Henneth Annûn. I have mourned for him ever since, but now I wonder, what drew him back to Torngroth? Ah well, that is a matter for another time. I shall keep his brooch close, Beriathan. You have my thanks. Awesome! What do we have here? Ally to the host of the West. That's great. So, we have this reputation now, ally with them. We have the new deed to get kindred standing. The deed completed, ally, the point, some travel discount. The title. You have reached ally status with the host of the West. Yeah. 15 LOTRO points. Okay.
We must forge ahead.
By your account, the enemy's poisons have not seeped into the stream, but I shall test the water you gather to be certain. Even without knowing the location of Henneth Annûn, the enemy could flush us out by poisoning the streams of Ithilien. We are fortunate they have not yet had the forethought to do so. Very good, Beriathan. Beriathan, I have received a travel report from my ranger, Thorn. He sent word that the Khundolar have laid traps along the roadway through Cirith Ungol. Mere traps could not stop the host of the West, but I fear that they may soon devise a greater scheme to hinder our allies. The pass provides swift passage to the north, but it is narrow and any that pass through it must fear an ambush. I would ask that you scout Cirith Ungol and destroy any traps you find. If the Khundolar are still trapped in the pass, you must defeat them as well. Nothing can be left to chance, my friend, especially now that the enemy has suffered his greatest defeat in recent memory. When that is done, seek Thorn and aid him as you can. He has scouted the pass of Cirith Ungol and now searches the northern reaches of Ithilien for the enemy's encampment. Okay. Now I wonder, should we get these herbalism quests? Because I think there should be more, but I don't know where. The moss from the trolls, the seeds, and the fertile soil. All of this we have technically done already. Okay. Let us talk to Aragorn then. Let us double check if there is anything else. And where the epic will take us now. I think that's gonna be a really short one. If I remember correctly, we're just about to be sent to the Wastes. This is basically the end of this book, I think. Not entirely sure, but we're about to find out.
What did you learn at Bâr Tarnaher, my friend?
What did you learn at Bâr Tarnaher, my friend? You tell Aragorn that the Nazgûl fly high above the clouds and out of sight, but they are keeping pace with the host. You tell him too that their fearful presence and the nature of the mission itself is having an effect upon his soldiers, sapping them of their courage. I have noticed this as well, Beriathan. I cannot blame these men if their hearts quail at the thought of this painful mission. I will not willingly command them to throw their lives away for the merest of chances, though I know how important that chance may be. Find soldiers here at Henneth Annûn and see if you can reassure them. Yeah, they are all around the place. Are we marching to our deaths? Cannot answer that for you, truly. And they are all wandering the same, it seems? Anna Rohan, yeah. These guys do seem to be inside Henneth Annûn now. Let us look for them. Let us finish this chapter. This might not be yet the end of the book. But we're getting really close. Really surprised, actually, of this. Ah, these guys do respawn. Okay. I fear for my courage, but I will stand my ground. Yeah, you are a true man of Gondor. I hope you're right. I think we can just take a few steps down through the tunnel so that we can find all the men that we're missing. From where does your bravery spring? Not sure really, but it has to come from somewhere. I wish I had your hope, friend. Be brave. I don't know what else to tell you. And I'm not saying that like, get good, like, not be a chicken or anything like that. It's just, man, I don't know what else to tell you. You just gotta be brave.
Thank you for your efforts, my friend.
Thank you for your efforts, Beriathan. I have given some thought to the problem of what to do if more men prove faint of heart as we approach Mordor. It will soon be put to the test, I think. Let us move forward along the road north to the border of Dagorlar. We will establish a camp at the wood's edge and make ready for the final leg of the march to Mordor. I will speak with you at our camp on the border of Dagorlar when we arrive. And I think that will be the end of the book, but of course we have come very close to the camp, but not there yet. And we still have a couple more quests to do in North Ithilien. That, however, will have to come another time. This is the end of today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. So I hope you once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. So until then, my friends, take care, stay safe, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.